Hello everyone, welcome to Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe and my Not Nearly All the Mods collection. AKA, yes, I do have a lot of mods, but there's a lot more in this game that I can possibly enable. I've enabled most of the ones I could do, and I'm planning on playing for a little bit. I've also started in 1770. I was planning on starting a little bit earlier, but apparently the really early game, even with a few mods, it's very boring. So I figured I'd at least go until the time in which, a little bit later on, close to the 1800s. Still got the, we've got some things we're going to do here though. We're too early for railway. Oh god, how many train track types do I have a lot of train track types. Oh, okay. Wait, do I actually have trains? Okay, I think it's a little too early for trains. What's it say here though? It says, okay, so it's a couple of things here. Welcome to Mayhem Steam. Well, that's a train that's totally shouldn't be around, I don't think. Designed in 1661. That feels very early. When was the first train? When was the first train? First train was in 1804, so no. Also, logic engine rail? Huh. I don't know what these two trains are. They must be from a mod of some description. So let's ignore those. We also got an elephant, which seems incredibly impractical. A universal wagon and an express wagon. I don't even know if this is going to work. This is great. Okay. What other vehicles do we have? Sorry. Well, it looks like we've got some horse and cart. Fair number of them. Okay. Horse passenger tram. Okay. None of those really seem fantastic. No. I'm guessing we definitely do not have any aircraft, right? No aircraft. Aircraft, nowhere near. Gotcha. And finally, what I'm thinking I'm going to use, ships. Ooh, hello. We have a few options here. We have the merchantman or the brig, which are literally sail ships, I assume. And then we've got a packet boat and a narrow boat. What is a packet boat? Okay, a packet boat, a medium-sized boat designed for domestic mail and passenger stuff from 1793, apparently. Okay, 18th century, steamboats. Okay, apparently they came out in just before 1720, so yeah. Though they look like they should have a lot more, you know, sails or something, but apparently no, not this one. So got some cool sailing boats, which only haul goods, apparently. They can be refitted. Or we've got passengers, straight up the bat. But can also be refittable to all these different things. And there's a bunch more stuff here because I have installed... Oh. Okay, well, if we want all passengers and mail. Well, that's no good. Yeah, I guess packet boat is probably where we want at the moment. 18 kilometers, though. It's not very fast. This one's 23. It's a lot higher in the terms of running costs, though. But might be better for... What is this one? 20. Okay. 50. Good. So it's not very many. Honestly, I think we'll stick with this packet boat then for now. Alright. My plan is I looked at this territory. I'm like, this looks really fun. For one, I can go from Nightingale to Kemblagle and then to Lake Marong. So that's my first route I want to do. I want to have one going between these two and one going between these two. Now, we should see different industries and things open up over time, so maybe we'll be given some more options here. But for now, let's just go over here and set up our boats. Well, how much do they cost? Who knows? I mean, probably a fair amount, to be honest, but it's okay, trust me. The first thing we need to do urgently is deal with our loans. Okay? Loans are bad. Money that we need to pay back. We need to pay it back ASAP because that's how we make our money. So at the moment, I'm just going to spend as little as possible, getting a couple of boats. So you're passenger, so fair enough. You can go between Lake Marong and Kemblagle. Okay. We get another boat that can go between Kemblagle and Nightingale. Should we have a third boat that goes the third route? Probably. A little slow though, so maybe if we got a brig. No, it's only like two kilometers slower. Let's just go Nightingale. Then I might put in a. There we go, a buoy. I don't know how far this will go, but it definitely feels like something I don't want to mess with. So yes, there we go. Very nice. So there's a bunch of boats. There's a bunch of boats. Now I feel like as well at this stage, these guys can also accept mail, right? Apparently alcohol, food, and goods as well. So I think another thing we should do is just have a couple of mail barges. So I'm going to refit this. We can do this right up here, which is something I didn't know until just recently. There we go. We get one mail barge. It goes from Kemblagle, like so. And one mail barge that goes up to Nightingale. Honestly, will this be profitable? Who knows? But apparently it didn't cost very much. Really? That was incredibly cheap. I'll take that. Yes, I'm going to repay all that, and then I'm going to have no loans left pretty quickly. Okay, that's, who knew the 1800s was so cost effective? I don't think they were, but that's okay. Okay, these things look really silly. At the moment, this just looks like a train. It's a sea train. Okay, I almost feel like I should have gotten some sailing boats just because they're a little bit more thematic. Like, I was expecting this to be the age of sail, quite frankly. I know I'd rather go for a brig than the mercantile, because double the capacity, sure, but 3 times the running cost? Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't really justify not using it though. Like okay, fine. Let's use these little things. I mean, they look fine. It's just they look a lot more in home in a more modern place. Oh well, it's fine. Let's see how these people are going. Yep, we're getting passengers and we're getting mail. Fantastic. Is there anything else around here which we should be aware of? I don't see anything in the way of industry yet. I guess they'll open and close over time, or we can fund some if need be. Okay. See how much these are going to be even worth. I don't know. This is apparently the second trip for this one. Oh no, it's not the second trip. It's literally. Oh, hello. Really? There was no mail there for you? Huh. Okay. Are these just too far away for the speed? Nope, definitely picking up stuff there now, so that's good. Alright, let's just follow you. And see if you actually make a bunch of money. Because that's what we need right now. I say that, but like we're like honestly that was cheaper than I expected to get out. With how cheap they are, it shouldn't be too much to get more if need be. So we'll see how much they're worth. Oh, no beach. That's one of the new industries I got. I admit, it's not making very much in the way of profit so far. In fact, I've got to say these boats are... they're having a hard time making a profit, which is a bit of a pain. Maybe we need something else as well. Like, for example, how much would it cost us to build a boat in a bus from Amelia Acres to Nightingale? I don't know, but let's find out. Let's be okay. I probably need more money out before then, because hey, that was pretty effective. Okay, so it just will take some time, but still, we might want to get some money out for some investments. So I know I want to replay. At the moment, I think the most important thing we can do is, oh god, $1,000. Okay, wait, 1 second here. That's also 1,000, but what does it cost to go over here? If we hold control, we can find out. Only 500. Fantastic. Okay, I was afraid that going up like that would be a bad thing. Here we go. Alright, and we'll put a bus station right here. And we can actually join this bus station with Nightingale Docks as well. There we go. Alrighty then, so we can get a new vehicle. I've got a few different options here, and the question is which ones are best. 10 passengers for $62. Pretty cheap, only 8 kilometers per hour though. Also very old. Is there anything newer? Well, we've got this one, which is the same but slightly faster. Actually, more than slightly, it's double the speed. Okay, that's definitely the winning at the one at the moment. Yes, the 2-horse passenger carriage is definitely better than the 1-horse one. We've got these ones down here which don't look as good and seem overpowered and slow. I might actually go for this time around the 2-horse small passenger carriage. I need 96 passengers at the start, right? So I think realistically, this is better for now. So I'm going to get a couple of these. One will go straight to Amelia Acres. And we might duplicate this even more at some point. So there we go. Alright, pause. I want to have them both go out simultaneously. I always appreciate that, as silly as it sounds. Oh look, we actually got the money for that while we were doing it, so fair. Okay. Go. Hey, we got some horse variations. Very nice. Alright. Bunch of passengers coming. Very nice. I mean, it does seem like our boats are finally making a profit though, so that's good. I say finally, but like... yeah, fair. That's like 6,000. Yeah. Beautiful. Now, the question is then... well, I feel like Lake Marrawong is the one I want to grow most, just because it looks really cool in the middle there. I'd love to see it grow really far. Onaway, though, I could make it... then again, Onaway is just as far away from Nightingale as it is from Cambridge. Maybe I should turn that into another stop. Ooh, hello there. St. Evan's Church. Well, that's just concerning as someone who's played Breath of Fire 2. Oh no. Oh, I don't trust this place. Okay. I'm still going to build a place up here in St. Eva's Church. There we go. Fantastic. So we can have one going to Nightingale and we can have one going to... I mean, realistically, at this point, we can have one going for you. You know what? Screw it. I want to have these boats. They're faster and they're cooler. I'm going to get this. Don't care if it looks a little silly. I want these. They look cooler. And if they have sails on them, I am totally on board. So, yes. Maybe the most effective thing, but let's go. St. Evans Beach to Nightingale Docks. Perfect. I do admit that the price difference makes this one a lot more. Well, I have one sailboat. This is fine. And we'll have one going to Cambridge. Buoy. And we'll have one going to here, finally. And I think that'll be fine. We've got one sailboat at least, right? Like this sailboat right here. It's repping itself. Good job, guys. Now, I've installed a lot of mods here. I should probably spend some time showing you off. Yeah, I've got fish, which adds ships. I've got very large ships, which adds ships. I've got another mod down here called Shark, which adds ships. We've got Sal's Canal Boats, which adds ships. And we've got Project Gondola, which adds ski lifts. Yeah, you know. And then we've got a bunch of things like that add trains, like Iron Horse, nuts. Vac trains, monolevs, monorails, maglevs. Pretty much anything you'd want train-wise. So, yes, and a few aircraft mods as well, because, you know, why not? Okay. We're making some profit. Slowly but surely. Oh, hello. New dredging site. I was wanting to see the dairy. I want to see the cows, damn it. Let's hope they build something over here, because at the moment there's really not much going on over here. I want more boats, damn it. But like, this one's like versus this one. I gotta go for what's best though, especially at the moment. I mean, for a short run, it might be good, but now it should be said, the ones we're giving mail to will definitely grow faster. So that will be good for those ones there, but it also makes me wonder if we should look about Onaway and Northgate. Northgate will probably be harder to get to. Onaway should be easier. We could build in, or we could just build it here and sort of like spread out wings outwards. Not sure what would be best. I also not mind buying up some land for an airport. Maybe over here or something for Nightingale. And, I mean, honestly, Lake Marrawong, I can make my own airport territory when it comes time, so I don't need one there. And, yeah, Canago Bridge, I could probably make one over here, but would there really be a purpose? I know, at the moment, I think airport right here is where we're at. Eventually. Only, though, I think is something we can just go to a little bit further afield, so we'll just throw down this, then I'll use Control-Click to make up another Link to Onaway. There we go. Beautiful. And then we'll need at least another boat or two. So let's get a couple. So one that goes from Onaway to Nightingale. And one that goes from Onaway. Now let's go to St. Evans Church Beach. I see no reason with going to St. Evans Church. I'm sure it'll be fine. I won't be attacked by a demon or have my soul stolen at all. Okay. These boats are remarkably plain in the water. Now, as for where I want my capital to my main base to be, I kind of really like Lake Maralong. But we'll see what grows the most first. I don't want to risk cutting any space off of this guy. Oh wait, time was being constructed near Maralong? Where? I don't see anything. Very odd. Okay, I don't see any industries around here. Are these actually opening or what? Yeah, they are. Why is engineering supplies for a coal mine? Yeesh, okay. I see, I see. So engineering supplies are advanced stuff to put back into a chain to increase... Okay, to increase their production. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, engineering supplies. Port. Engineering supplies. Iron ore mine, steel mine. Okay, that's fair. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I haven't actually played with the industry replacement patch. I hope it works. Last time I did try it, decided it didn't want to play nice. Actually, looking over the map, it feels like there's a few places that starting to build industries, but they're not anywhere near me. Like, there's something. A clay pit produces something called Calolin. Alright, sounds good, I guess. Not sure what I'm meant to do with that, but literally nothing, because it's like really far away from where I am. Gotcha. And what's over here? A North Estates dairy. It says produce milk, but I don't see where the cows live. Wait, do you need anything? Nope. Oh no, it requires milk. Okay, so milk must come from... Ah, yes, the North Estates. Dairy farm gets milk. Okay, that's fair. That's actually not too bad. That's literally right there. If I had even a single train, that would be a fantastic route. Then again, it might be anyway. Where are we exactly in comparison to our main base? Over here. It's not too far away, really. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a truck depot or two. You know, let's just guess it's gonna cost too much, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Ooh, okay. They really don't like me digging through their fields. Gotcha. Let's get them a bit more of a loan then, because we're gonna dig through these fields, whether I like it or not. Okay. Really, 30k. Damn, that's quite a lot. How about here? Slightly cheaper? Slightly cheaper. Alright, cool. So, I will build a... And we can just build it on the road. Yes, let's build it on the road. As for this one, I think on the other hand, we should probably not build it on the road and instead build it maybe here. There we go. Very nice. 'Cause that way we can expand to other farms and have multiple things stocking. At the moment, though, I think we're okay. Let's see. Now, that being said, I don't actually know if any of these horse and carts will actually be able to hold. Like, it does have tanker. I feel like if anything can hold milk, it'll be the tanker. So let's go cargo types, milk. Okay, so we can send it via the horse and carriage, which will do 9,000 liters, or the horse tanker. So they're exactly the same, aren't they? Like, exactly the same. Okay. Well, we got the Thomas tanker, which is really, really slow. And rather the 26 kilometer per hour one, frankly. It's a little bit cheaper too. Reliability of 90%. I mean, it doubled the speed though. That little bit of extra milk, which really isn't very much. It's only 1,000 extra milk, really. So yeah, no. Let's just grab a horse and tanker wagon. And have it go here. And full load. And you can just go there right now, to be honest. It'll take you a while. Wait, what? Vehicle can't go to the station? Really? Why not? Hold up. Why can't you go to this station? Is it because it's not long enough for you? Could be because it's not long enough for you. Let's add one more and connect it to, yeah. All right, now can you go there? Oh, okay, yeah. So it looks like, unfortunately, it's like very unfortunately, that this truck can't. I mean, obviously, it's having a hard time turning around. Yes, I don't think doing a 3-point turn with horses would exactly be an easy task. But you have your milk, right? Yes, you do. Huh. Obviously, each of the horses are having 1,000 attached to them for some reason. Okay, I admit. I mean, it's not overly profitable, but, you know, if a few more of those, that could add up. So, why don't we just build another one and this time actually do it properly? So, horse tanker. Go to, and go. Beautiful. Now, do we want any more? Probably at least one more. Maybe even two. Just let me nice and separate. Yeah, I certainly feel like I need to cut that little end off the road so they can turn around a little bit sooner. So let's just... There we go. Horse passenger tram. Let me have a look at this. So it says cost 820. Maximum kilometers per hour 20. And it holds 20 passengers. I mean, sure, I'll take it, but I don't think it's anything overly special. Oh god, that's a lot of milk. That is an awful lot of milk, actually. That'd be perfect for a train, but I can't really do a train because there's no trains that exist besides elephants. And honestly, the elephant would probably be slower than a horse and cart. I can't make a boat because, well, once again, it would be probably slower. I guess we just keep on multiplying this until we've escalated how much space we've got. Like, as long as they let them go on the gaps, we should be alright. Yeah, see, as long as it can get around without getting stuck. So after this one's gone, in the middle between these three, I'll say go now. There we go. Ooh, that was almost a horse Oh shoot. You're going to the wrong place. No, I had one thing I could have mistakenly clicked, and it was that one. Lovely. Oh, they should separate themselves out just based on the time it will take them to fill up, but it's still annoying. I was trying all the right things. Can we just make sure this next one is going to the right place first? Yes, it's going to Meadows. So, next time we've got a spare moment, we can let it free. Which will probably be after this one down here, because there's a big gap between these two here. So we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Select the wait and go. Alright. Obviously, if there's this much milk being transferred, we can definitely do that later. Now, the question is, can I use this food for anything? It's currently not producing any food, which is... Okay, there it is. It's definitely producing food. Okay. So the question then becomes, can I get this over here at all? The answer is probably no. Not until I get trains, once again. My life is definitely a little bit empty without trains, but that's okay. We could take it to North Estates, however. Do you like eating and drinking? Because if I got a deal for you, my friends, they do want food. Okay. So North Estates wants food. Which means I go down here. And honestly, maybe make a separate. Yeah, I think making a separate station may work for the best, to be honest. Ooh, new tram available. Can we just try and... Oh yeah, those are the ones that came up before. I mean, they're starting to look a lot more like what we have, so that's something. God damn. Alright, let's just get more money out. Look, we're making money. That's all that really matters, right? Oh god. So much. So much. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do the same thing we did here. We'll get one like that. And we'll link it up to North Estates Woods. There we go. So the food trucks will go through a slightly separate pathway. Alright, so what holds food? These guys do. The icebox carrier. And the goods wagons. 5 tons of food. 9 tons of food. Honestly, 24 tons of food sounds a lot better. I really don't like those as much to the speed, but that is over double, so yeah, let's get it. We only need one for now, so that's okay. And for the first time, full load, please. Just to start this off nicely. God, it looks so weird. Okay, so now we just got to wait for some more milk to be delivered, which should be any second now. There we go. Wow, they work really fast though, like, or not? Okay. I was gonna say they work fast, but it's taking a couple of milk deliveries to actually do anything. All right, cool. All right, very nice. 2 tons of food. All right, so now it does say as well, this one does not seem to go overboard, which is a bit of a shame. Doesn't go, I guess only the raw resources that go like that. So like, how are you going? Enhance, deliver 16 crates of supplies. I need farm supplies. Okay, didn't deliver 80 crates. Okay, so it's fine. I'm exporting 45%. Now, is there another like place I can take the livestock, some sort of like slaughter yard or something? I don't know. Let's just watch our milk for a second while I go and get my own milk. Because all this talk of milk is making me want milk. So I'm just gonna sit here and repay my loans slowly, and we'll see how that goes. Let's watch how things come and go. All right, well, we're here still. We've got something that's grown over here, fishing shoal subscription, but I'm not entirely certain how I'm meant to use it. It says a fishing harbor, but we haven't found any of those yet. I don't see any fishing harbors anywhere. Only my own docks, which clearly are not accepting fish. They are accepting food though. So if I do get a fishing harbor, I'd very much like to set up that ASAP. Let's see if we can find one and see what they look like. I assume they'd be on the water somewhere. No, that's definitely not it. Because ideally I'd love to bring food from North Estates back to my main territory, because I do admit we're not getting as much food as I would have liked. Still enough to carry off though, so that's fine. It kind of is funny that they're using that but not the other. I guess it's too long for that station. And that's probably exactly right. They're probably using it like the horses are the first two quote unquote engines, and then the actual container is at the back. If anything, it probably makes the container unloading a little bit slower, but it does explain why it can't reach those other things. It doesn't work. Now, if I put a second one of these behind this, then would it then unload faster? It definitely feels like it is, but I don't know if it's just because I don't have enough milk. Let's see how much is actually in these incoming. No, they've got a full 9,000. So yeah, no, it's just that much faster now. Okay. Fascinating. Obviously, the same system works in place with this is the same system they use for everything else, which makes sense. These are basically just road trains. Which means, ideally, I probably want to also put a truck stop here. Ow. Definitely takes two things there to do that job. So hold it. When this next one goes through, and before the one after it goes through, pause. Okay. I'm probably going to regret this. However, so you take two. Oh, shoot. I seriously going to get $10,000 out just to build a $200 platform? I think so. I think that's the answer here. Alright. Let's have a look. I think I missed how quickly that one was actually unloaded. Or loaded. Oh, yeah, that seems a lot faster. It just goes straight to full the second it reaches. Okay, that's good. Alright, well, you learned something today. Carts are wider, so they need more than just a... Oh, hello. Oh, it's just a beach. No, I want to see the bloody other thing that was being produced. It's not near me anyway, so once again, we're sort of stuck in where we are at the moment. We don't have to be, but I think it's better to just slowly expand out. I like that more. Well, I guess that's one benefit of this thing. It doesn't need more than one spot, because for some reason, even though it's a covered wagon, which you'd assume would be covered by horses, it doesn't seem to be. So, oh, I pressed the wrong one. That's why I'm getting more money. I'm like, why do I have so much money? Okay, just get the repay there. We need to slowly but surely repay all this money. Because realistically, in fact, we should probably rename ourselves too, huh? What are red whales? Don't know. But yes, let's give myself a new company name. No, I'll go with the old classic. nnAll Transport. Means the name here of this lovely gentleman will be O. Owl. There we go. So the nnAll is actually just him and him. He's very egotistical. Let's give him a new face. Let's just randomize. I'm just gonna close my eyes so I don't make any prejudgments as to what this person will look like. You know what? Can I just go full random? Like, if I go full random, will that go full random? No. I'd love if it just made full random. You know? I'll close my eyes. Let's go for a... Yeah, let's say that. Something different. There we go. Damn, that's the guy of trust that's in front of nnAll. Perfect. Alright, I think we're going well. We still don't have anything besides a few ships and really strangely modern looking ships and some horse and cart. Yeah. Well, you're not producing very much, are you? Unfortunately, I'm not sure what else I could do with 1.9 million liters. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. I wasn't expecting 1.9 million liters of milk. You know what? I'm just going to leave those cows alone. They clearly know what they're doing. Like, they don't need my assistance or my advice here. They know what they're doing. I wonder, can we fund? We can fund that stuff. Requires nothing, produces nothing. Okay. A car dealer, engineering supplies, produces nothing. Which is lovely. Dairy, fishing grounds, fishing harbor. Okay, I feel like we can't afford that. Mildly so. That is a shame. But still, interesting. Definitely a lot more stuff than usual. Requires livestock, produces food in a stockyard. Okay, so not a butcher at all. It's a stockyard. Fine. Keep an eye out for new industries we can use at least. Like a Northgate piggery. Produces fruit and livestock, and it's quite small. Not sure where it's getting the fruit from, but okay. Lots of shoals. Is that a shopping center? No, it's a hotel. Ooh, that's cool. I want more of those around. That sounds great. Because then I could make... Oh, then I could make into town links between like the docks and everything else. That would be cool. All right, FURS works quite nicely. The question is, will it work on everything? And the answer is, I don't know. We're sort of stuck, really. Alright. Not sure why there's been so much transport here. I've done a pretty good job at making direct routes, but apparently some people are really Actually, no, I think this is the one place they're going to on away. That's one place I didn't put everything to, but that's okay. Ooh, another beach. It'd be nice if the beach became more or less populated based on how many people are there. Wait, also requires sand? That's new. That didn't used to be the case, did it? And I haven't used this mod before. The beaches were added by a mod, so okay, sand it is. Not sure where I'm meant to get some, but that'll do. Ooh, hello. You're almost closer. Nah, you're not that much closer. I think ideally what we'll want is, right? We'll want a train that goes from North Estates Meadows somewhere to like a food place over here. That would be the best option, and then have the rest of the ways being taken normally. We're almost repaid our loan, which is good. Once we have, we can start thinking about expanding a little bit more. And try to decide which of these is going to be our capital. I still think I'd like it to be Lake Marawong, which is actually growing better than the others too, so that's nice. Or it was always that size, I can't tell which, but still. It's still the largest one around, so that's good. All right. Nightingale definitely seems to have the most stuff going on. Where do they want to go? Amelia Acres. Oh. Amelia Acres. Okay. I'm surprised given that this is not making very much in the way of profit, right? I mean, it's not making that much of a loss. I think the only thing is there really isn't enough. There really isn't enough population production here to justify many more routes. That's the only problem. I really feel like at the moment, it's always hard to make profit, but I'd love a lot more profit. Oh, I think at this point it's fine. Like, it's fine. Really, profit difference in the boat and everything else isn't that high. Like the ship and the other boats. Like, it's really not that high. Which is kind of crazy given the operating costs and cost difference, but anyway. Oh, God. So many people want to go to Nightingale. Oh, well, we're good. I think we're good. I might leave this run for a little bit and see what happens. I'm not going to do any changes at the moment, so we should be right. Be back shortly. In fact, let's just, in general, let's take a moment here. This point right here. This is a nice point. It's easy enough to re-get to. You've got Onaway in the top here. Mararong right in the middle. Yeah, I think this is good. I'm going to stay right here. And I think what I want to do is every time, maybe try and get a shot of this every time. I think that'll be nice. So we make it go bigger over time. That'd be cool. Pause. Ooh, hello there, beautiful. Something just spawned and I thought I'd like to show it off and make another new route. Because, look over here. This thing right here looks a little bit like a train station. But, you know, besides the fact it looks like a train station, if you click on it, it says Northgate Cider Mill. So, if I was to say, I don't know, build ourselves a station here at Northgate Barrel and Keg, and then take it over to the Northgate Piggery. Oh. The Northgate Piggery? Oh, it's called Northgate Orchards. You know, I kind of like my name more, but okay, it's fine. So, now we can sort of, I feel like this is going to be a very expensive route. And it is a very expensive route, yes. Okay, let's just try and, okay, no, that doesn't work at all. That doesn't work even a little bit. Okay, I think we're going to have to get more loan out. This is what we do it for, right? So we don't need to wait around forever. Like, just build a road, damn it. I don't care if it's the most profitable pathway in the, yeah. Okay. Whew. Because once this is producing, I can then move it in down here. So how I'm going to get that far. I would rather be able to send the boat directly, but that's okay. We can work this out. So for now, let's see. What can I use for fruit? Apparently all sorts of things. Like this icebox carrier. Which really still seems like the best option. So let's get the horse icebox carrier. And move it to here. And then move it to barrel and keg. So it can full load there. And I'll grab a couple of these because... There we go. Fantastic. Will probably take a second for them to get filled up, but that's okay. Alright. Now, the first thing is making the booze. Like, this city of Northgate alone will probably want the booze, but in general, so that's okay. But what I want to do is, I want to find a way I can make this meet that, the waterway. So the question is, how much would it cost, for example, to say dig a channel? A lot. That was 6,000 just to do that. Okay, this is a bit of a pain. Okay, what What if I was to use a dock and I was to hold control and was link it to no. Hold it. Okay. Does this go to Orchard Barrel and Keg? It does go to Northgate Barrel and Keg. Okay. Fantastic. So we can send this a boat anyway. We can send a boat, which I kind of want to still be a sailing boat, but it can't really be. Actually, the mercantile might work. Let's find out. I know it's a little more expensive, but that's okay. Alcohol. I mean, 50,000 liters is a fair amount of alcohol, yeah. Versus 60,000. Oh! This is one of the rare times where I think this is a better option. So, more loan, please. There we go, more loan. Buy and refit the ship. And I'd like you to go to Barrel and Keg. And then I'd like you to go to Lake Marawang. And I'll make you full load just because that'll make it so that it's okay. Alright, this next thing is something opened up over here. It is the Northgate Port, which requires goods, Camelin, and and produces farm supplies, chemicals, and engineering supplies. Oh, okay. Interesting. Does the orchards need? They need farm supplies, which we do produce there. Interesting. Though that being said, do I really need it? Probably not yet. Not until I have a train, but I was hoping that was a fishing wharf. But apparently no, it's not a fishing wharf, so that's a bit of a shame. Alright. Now, I figure the way they're going to get this down the river. Yeah, guys, there's some. Alright. Okay, guys, you just need to take the barrel and roll it down the hill. It's perfect. Just do that and we'll all be happy. I probably need a lot more fruit before it will do that. So let's also clone this vehicle a few more times. There we go. All right. So 1. Let's actually separate them this time. Okay, so let's just more vehicles. Okay. 2. 3. Now it's saying 64% 27% transported, so that's good. And then one more after this very shortly, actually, because otherwise it'll be too late. Yeah, I don't want to have them linked up with those ones, so. Alright, so now we've got plenty of fruit, but okay, we got some transportation, not very much fruit at all, but still. And you are still trying to... Okay. Okay, well, I'm not sure where you're transporting it to, but apparently you're selling 75% of it, so that's good. Oh, hello. A general store. Well, and if that's the case... Now, this one doesn't have an expansion point yet, does it? No. So let's just put one expansion point down here. Just so you can get that general store there as well. Because more import is required. Okay, the boat's coming. I mean, going. The boat is there as the point. I feel like it should be fine this next month. We got more income. And... I mean, it's okay. It'll be a lot better when the alcohol starts really ramping up production. Once it gets too big, the good thing is, because we're using a boat to do this rather than anything else, we'll be able to send it pretty much anywhere we want with very little in the way of downtime. So that's good. Oh, hello, what's this? You are a fishing harbor. Okay, and there is a shoal right next to you, so okay, let's do this then. Let's make a fishing fishing wharf here. There we go. The fish market. Okay, can you hold fish? You can thus. Let's get you to get some fish. Take it from the shoals to the fish market. And of course, we'll also need something to take food. Okay, so we got food. Which once again, we will take to our favorite spot. Lake Marawong. So now we've got food and alcohol coming there. Everything a growing town needs to grow. I mean, 176 is still larger than any of our other territories, so that's good. Alright. Also, probably should repay my loan. There we go. Let's continue working on that over time. And keep an eye out for new industries, because apparently they can open up whenever we're not looking. Alright, let's just pause for a little bit. Ooh, new boat. Okay, so it says here 23,000 Australian dollars, 20 kilometers per hour, 120 goods. That does seem like a mild upgrade of what we've already got, so let's just have a look at replacing vehicles for a second here and see what the actual difference is. Wait, is that what we were already using? No, it isn't. Apparently it's just completely replaced it, not just... It's just gotten better and worse. Now, there is a slight difference. That band. And that band does nothing but allow us to hold a little bit more in the way of goods, reduce our speed, and reduce our running costs to make it actually profitable. Well, that's nice, because that's double that, so that is actually worth upgrading to. Fascinating. Well, I guess we can replace those vehicles. And then we can replace these vehicles. Now, I don't think these ones really will be better, but let's have a little look here. So, actually, depending on how many passengers they carry, 60 isn't great, but I mean, it's still going to be a lot. It depends on how many passengers they can take. So let's check how many passengers these things can take before we make this decision. Because I would love to have an entire lot of sailboats. Can I just say that? I would love to have an entire lot of sailboats. So let's see here. So if I go to this one, and I go show passengers, you need 50 passengers. So it's worse in every way. So that's still a shame. What I would love to just upgrade that with that, but no, apparently not this time. Although our boats will be able to be upgraded, so that's something, right? I don't even know how long it's going to take. We might want to even put a couple more of these around to make upgrading a little bit easier on our boats. Now let's watch this guy. He clearly hasn't received his upgrade yet. Okay. This he's going through. And he didn't get upgraded. Come on, man. Wonder if it's because of the limitations in replacing. I did change some settings to do with that. Okay. I don't know if that counts, but we'll see what happens. Oh, there we go. One just changed. Okay, it's been upgraded. It's like a mighty fine ship too. In fact, surprisingly, I think it does look mildly different than the other one in terms of its sail. I could love to get one of the new ships next to one of the old ships so I can see the difference. If you guys would just like to sail slightly further that way, are you one of the old ones or are you one of the small ones? You're one of the small ones, so you really count. Well, you can see at least at the top there is no real... Oh, no, that is the same one. Okay. And they've already both upgraded anyway, so... Well, that one hasn't. Okay, so they're identical. Gotcha. They look pretty, though. Alright, new boat. Very nice. Well, I guess we're going well. This is now the age of sail, I suppose. Even if it's not the most profitable in the world, I just like it. I just think they're neat. Alright, so times have continued. I have started to build a few more boats to multiply these lines because, quite frankly, we're starting to get an unmanageable amount of supplies because, well, we've got only basic sailing boats to do it with. So that's a bit of a pain. What I'm thinking of is a way we can make this city grow because, as you can see at the moment, Nightingale, our competitor, is growing far too quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this little road here. And then I'm going to build me, if it lets me, before it builds another thing in the array, I'm going to build excuse me, a giant bridge. 500,000. It is a bridge. Okay, good. I was worried it was going to be a rail bridge for a second there. But yes, if I'm right, and I think I am, this should allow the city to expand over here, which is good. Then I just need to do the same thing with over here. Probably a little bit differently, maybe down here a little bit more. Maybe here. I could even do the same thing up this way if I wanted to eventually as well. And that will expand the city quite dramatically. It should work quite well. So let's hope that works. So let's just let that go. Now, the only way we'll know if it works is obviously seeing a little bit of road movement over here. If the road does not expand out that way, then chances are it's not going to expand that far away from us. It may eventually, but we may need some intermediate sections before it decides it wants to move out that far. We'll see though. This city is currently growing every 50 days. So, there we go. Didn't take as long as I was expecting, but there we go. The first road is built over there. So yes, we can build bridges to expand the city, which is very good because honestly, otherwise I don't see how it was going to go anywhere. It's a shame it didn't build itself, but still. Also, I don't know how the sailing ships are going under that. I really don't. But I'm not to complain, so yeah. Oh, hello there. Now that looks like a good ship. 32 kilometers per hour. Less cost. Low supply. Running costs pretty low too. That's not a bad ship. Not really great for us, but not a bad ship. A little bit small. I guess that's probably what's going to happen for next little while until we start getting metal-based freighters. Like proper, ironclad, battleship-sized beasts, behemoths, freighters. They're sort of limited in what we can and can't do, I suppose. The other thing is, once they do build further over here, we'll actually be able to get some transit from this island to this island. You know what? We can even have transit from this island. Oh, yes. Ooh, it would also not be that hard to build rails around there, would it? Once we get going. Okay. In fact, what if I could build a small station here just to get started? Obviously, it's nothing yet, but it could link up quite nicely. Eventually. Right now, it is literally just Northgate Woods. However, we can probably make it work a little bit better if we do this. Actually, we don't know how far else that's going to expand. Let's just not encourage it to not expand. We need people and villages. But yes, we'll add Northgate Woods to having a truck stop too, so we can actually move things in and out. So that's fine. 50 days for next growth. Now we could expand the roads more here to help it out too, because we don't really want it to waste time building roads, now do we? Because if we want this place to really grow, oh yes, which we do. There we go. Although, let's be honest, that will help. Having a nice little road in front of the shopping center. Now, question is, where could we put well, I mean, this one can be built anywhere. I could build off the sea if I wanted to. I could build over here if I wanted to. Same with the airport. I could probably put this over here or something. Alright. Problem is we can't tell where that lands on the grid easily anyway. And we could have this little load up here as well. And then we could build a small little bus line. Yeah, that could work. Well, Barrel and Keg doesn't need to be interrupted. So let's just build a bus line here. And have it go all the way back into town. Of course, gathering a few more passengers at a time. There we go. Cool. So, getting a few more passengers. And we're going to be able to have our first... Well, I mean, it's not going to be a bus, is it? I don't think we can actually build buses just yet. So, we'll have our first... it's not even really a first one, is it? No, not really. But, I think the 20-kilometer ones are probably... Well, I think 96 passengers might actually make a difference. So, yeah. Let's get this up here. Down to here. I realize this will just add more transfer credits as well, but let's hope it works out to its advantage. What I really need is to see it expand over this river properly. So, yes. If they've got more trade going across the river, they might actually want to expand over that way. Who knows? Not me, but still. In fact, if I do this, I can work out where the roads are going to go. And thus work out where I need to put the bridges. Like right there at the end. We're reaching a point where I feel less horrible about spending money, which is good. We got $500,000, so we start doing some silly stuff, which is good. I think for this one, I'll just expand the... I'll do that. I might do that with the hope that it'll do that itself, because I'm guessing it's going to cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, 800,000 to do that. However, it's probably got a larger chance of actually growing since it's close to the center. So if we're lucky, we'll build a bridge across there itself. Otherwise, we'll have to for 800,000. Also, Dixon land. Cool. Alright, let's see our new, well, it's not really a bus service. Our new cart service is going. It has no passengers yet, so it's its first maiden voyage across the bridge. Come on. Let's bridge it. Bridge that gap. Go down to Bridgerton. And yes, that side is very happy to get as many passengers taken away as possible, which is good. We know this city is huge and needs a lot of passengers taken out of it, so. Oh, interesting. The transfer credits of 1,411. I don't know where else it could be transferred to. Oh, unless it came from somewhere else and wanted to go here. So, if so, that's really quick. Oh, well, $40 run cost lost so far. If this is profitable and we can get plenty of passengers, might be worth buying a few more. Okay, it certainly feels like a long haul flight or travel, really. I realize someone would want to build like a petrol station there eventually. No time soon, of course. It'd be a little bit weird to be selling petrol at a point where we're not using it. If I had more money, I'd do that instead. No, it's fine. 800,000 is my current goal, so we can get that new bridge. Like, goddamn, that's a long path. I can't help but notice that costs 9 somehow. So maybe this isn't the world's most profitable pathway, but it should help encourage growth, and that's the most important thing. Ooh, hey, another shoal. I could bring more fish down here. Yeah, why not? Actually, you know what? I could get super fast fish. I kind of want one just to have one. But is it really that much faster? Not really. It's only extra... I mean, it's almost double. Oh, sure. Let's get this, and we'll make it carry fish. Go. And it will go from Kimbrelbridge Bleg to the fish market. Okay, here we go. I mean, it does seem faster. I will give it that. In fact, technically, how much faster is this? Like, cause this ship is fast enough, especially if it's hauling passengers, which can do how much? All cargo types, 40 crates of goods. It doesn't seem to actually allow the passengers. It's not showing me. Let's just buy one. For passengers, you'd think you'd want to go as fast as possible, and that's like double the speed. In fact, running costs also lower. Only costs 10 passengers. It's the only downside. Damn, that would be perfect. It was just a little bit bigger. Oh well. It's got to be some more cool stuff coming out soon. So yeah, 325 is new land, and it's finally overtaken Nightingale again. Fantastic. And look at that. We got people on the other side of the river. Beautiful. And a bunch of people there. Okay, just give me a second here. No. Hold up. The loan wouldn't be too much. Let's just see what happens here if I do say this. Stop the interest, because the interest will kill me. Yes. And then I just want to build the bridge. Going from here to, excuse me. Don't know how long these bridges can be. I'm pretty sure I put it as high as possible, so. Go, 800 and blah, blah, blah. Repaid the loan. I still have 200,000 left to go to repay it. That was probably a bad idea. But that's okay. Look, it's for the goodness. Okay, so. And these are terrible bridges. We'll also need to upgrade the bridges later. Like, they're all just wooden bridges. Like, it's horrible bridges. I'm guessing the speed limit on these bridges is not very high. But if I'm right about being closer, we should see this one start to expand too. Alright. I think it's time I pause things and repay this loan. We don't know what they are, but by Lake Marrowong's grace, we're gonna build a bunch of these random metal tracks everywhere. We can't use them yet, but my plans are coming to fruition. We now have houses in each of the 3 of 4 major pathways. My final plan is obviously to build the final pathway at the end here, build another train station, and finish the loop around the place. Will it be good? Probably not for many, many years. This will be the dream of not our children, nor our children's children, but perhaps their grandchildren. I know, it's going to be a while, that's the point. We still haven't got any trains yet. I'd love to get a train, though. So, yes. For now, let's just keep on building our tracks around with the express goal. Ooh, hello. No, actually, I don't really want to go up a mountain at the moment. Let's just keep traveling down here at the moment. Because I don't want too many. I don't even know if it's going to be able to actually expand this far out, especially with this. We're spending a heck of a lot to do something, which otherwise, I mean, there's no like complete guarantee this is going to work. I'm definitely far too early in the game to be spending money on vanity projects. But here we are, spending money on vanity projects. Now, as much as I would love to build that bridge now, there's not much point. It's going to be a very long time before I have that bridge. However, I could still... Oh, hello. Oh. Default station's fine. However, I could do this. Worst thing is my first trains won't even be that big. Alright. Now, it should be said I could actually probably use this the moment I do get trains, but not for what I'm expecting. I could always put, because this is linked to this, right? No, it's not. It's linked to Barrel and Keg. Damn. Okay, never mind. I was going to say we could use that to expand our alcohol trade, but I don't think we can. Realistically, as I said, it doesn't really matter. At least we're getting our dollar back. That's really cheap. Okay. Whew. Perfect. So, now, the moment we can invent trains that aren't just elephants, we can move things across here. In fact, I should probably help these out a little bit because I know they won't like to build that across without my help. So, oh, there we have. I think I built across there. But yes, that's fine. I don't think... I mean, maybe a major issue actually eventually. Yeah, but this one's way too close to the water. I think it should be very low chance. Very low chance. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, a lovely little place here is coming quite nice. We've got bridges on each of the major points we needed to, except for one. You know, this place here is actually becoming pretty major too. Fortunately, there's not much point of these railways until we expand more, so limitations. Now, what we could do, however, is we could link up docks to each of the 4 areas. There's already docks at most of them. In fact, there's already docks at all of them by the looks of it. Well, then again, this one's a lot linked to this one. Probably could have been, but that's okay. I mean, I could rebuild it, but... I could eventually just build another train track for the mill here. Maybe make a station going this way. Building out along here. I need to expand first, though. Hey, a couple of the buildings are coming a little bit nicer. I don't know when we're going to get the next set of materials, but I know the next set of mods started at 1830 or so. So we'll probably start seeing some new buildings, new things popping up fairly quickly, fairly soon. Moment our main focus is sail, because as you can see, we're making a metric ton of money on sail alone. We can't really do trains because, well, I mean, we don't have any. Like, that one's not a real train, right? That's not a train that exists. It says it was invented in 1661, but that's not a train that exists. And the elephants call me crazy. I just don't think they're going to do it for me at the moment. I guess we'll see. But not this time. At least not from there. What if I had an elephant that traveled from Camberledge Bridge Woods to Camberledge Bridge? I don't think it would really be useful. No, the elephants... No! Actually, there is one thing I could do. I do want to see the elephant. So, let's try something stupid. Like, let's assume the elephant only is very small, because it kind of has to be. So we'll want this here. Like so. Build out this way. Like so. There we go. Now, if I build an elephant, it doesn't have any... Yeah, it doesn't have any upkeep by the looks of it. No running costs. This is build an elephant, and you can just go. Oh, okay. Yes. Now, before it comes back around, there we go. Perfect. Our steam elephants are going wonderfully. I mean, it's fairly slow. I can't see it as being very practical. No, it's not the world's most practical trip, but I mean, it does its thing, right? Sort of. One day. Still kind of annoys me that it's much easier to expand Nightingale. Is having such a good time expanding. And I know why it's the case. I realize why. But like, it's just, it's hard, okay? Being 100 ahead. I guess the only other thing we could do is make another pathway, another bus system. Wait, where is our current one? There it is. How much money are you making just doing this trip? Literally next to nothing. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's still connect it up to Chinook regardless, because why not? Okay. It's into neighborhood cities, has to be valuable for something, right? So we'll put this in Chinook. Fantastic. I'll build yet another one of these. Not that I really need it, but still. And we'll build a covered long wagon, which seems to be the way to go. It'll go from Chinook. We may not know what trains are, but we're certainly ready for trains. Again, we also don't know what Chinooks are. Definitely need to put a helipad there one day. In fact, let's just buy a single block of land in the center of Chinook for later. In fact, speaking of buying blocks of land, there is one town, like this town right here. It's let's see, there's 11 by 9 that we need for the station. So there we go. One massive place for an eventual airport. Let's see anywhere else I really want to go right now. But holy shit! Oh damn! I thought that was a. Okay, never mind. It's not useful to us. You know what? If I built a small island here, or even over here, oh no, I don't want it to be. It needs to be pretty close to all the grand. Yeah, I think there will be the eventual spot it'll go, but yeah. We'd have to spend an awful lot to get that island risen right now, and we can't even build a bloody airport yet, so let's wait. I feel like real world trains were built at some point around here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, most people go stir crazy. I'm going train crazy. Oh wow, another fishing area. Like, there's so many fishing areas. And we're not actually, like, overtaxing this fishing area either. So let's get another fishing thing. Let's build one of these barks. Get it ready for fish. And send it from there to there. One day this will actually be fine because we get faster and better ships. Or, well, more likely slower and better ships. Hey, wow. This is actually growing pretty well. More stations do help, more than just one individual station. So if I can eventually get a train, this will actually help. Uh-oh. I just made a realization there. This does not aim up with this very well. Oh, no, it does. It does. Let's build it. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Although, probably another road bridge. There we go. Perfect. So now we have every way across we will need for the time being. If the town decides to build any more, that would be fantastic. But most importantly, we've gotten the main points done. Honestly, I'm surprised we're not overfishing the shit out of this place. There's so much that we're fishing right now. Could be a way I can get sand. Hey, look! There's a farm. And a farm produces milk. However, A, I don't have anywhere to take the milk. And B, I don't have any pathway there. I'd have to cut off St. Eva's Church, make it into an island, which seems like a very bad idea. I don't want to get stuck on that island. To exit from a toilet or something. Apparently the first passenger train wasn't until 1825. Apparently it took 450 passengers. Damn, that's an effective train. Why is this song so much lower than all the others? I didn't turn up down the volume that much. Oh well. Oh god damn it, you're up to 537? Last time I looked at you, you were only 490 and he was at 530 or something. God damn it. Ah. Oh, it is growing. It is slowly growing, and even though those stations don't count as Lake Marrawong, I think it does count because we're servicing Lake Marrawong's people. And the longer we service their people, the better we'll be. Hopefully the Age of Sail will come to a close shortly. Wow, even Kembalage is doing pretty well. Yeah, Kembalagle is growing pretty well. Onaway is not. Amelia Acres is. Goddamn, we need like cruise lines or something. There is less coverage over here. Kind of wish I could take a bus around there, but I don't think it's going to be far enough. From there to there, that's not very far at all. Oh no. Everything slowly goes down? Wow. Old days in transit. I see. So the further you go, the better, but also the worse, because apparently 10,000 units at cargo distance of 20 squares. So it is faster, but I guess if you go up from that, from 20 squares, it would go up in value. So the most probable thing is apparently engineering supplies, but only if they happen very, very quickly. Same with farm supplies. Okay. I think we'll end this episode around. Actually, probably about now. And what I might do is I might just leave it run for a bit. I've got to go shopping. I wonder, technically there should be no problem in leaving it until it comes back. So I think I might do that. I might go shopping and leave it until it comes back. And then, of course, hopefully I'll come back to something amazing. So currently, before we leave, we're 478 people versus Nightingale's 580. So, yay. In fact, I might end this episode and then start recording again and then do like a quick, like super fast version. See if I can make it go really quickly or something. That'd be cool to start the next episode up. So yes, I'm just going to leave this right here. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. This has been Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. I'll see you again next time.